start this next multi-program cut, we need to make 4 partings, one that gathers all the hair from the top, 2 at either side, and the other at the lower nape. We separate the first section at the front and we set the length by cutting it halfway down the nose. We release the rest of the hair from the top. We take the first section of the hair and we move it forwards using a tooth cut to set it at the same length as the first section. We now start what is called an all-round cut, always using the tooth cut and allowing the hair to settle naturally. We continue working this way until we reach the ear. Now we raise the hair towards the top to layer it. As we're looking to be really precise in the uneven effect, we always work in the same way, by taking the hair between our fingers and using the tooth cut. We work the other side in the same way, making sure we create the unevenness with great care. We lift the hair towards the top, and after cutting it horizontally, we take the section again and cut it vertically to remove the angle of the cut. This will really work the hair well and help blend this section to the hair reserved at the lower nape. Once we have carried out this first phase of the multi-programming, we release the hair at the nape and move on to setting the length to the rest of the hair. We cut the hair as it lies naturally, holding each section between our fingers and cutting using the tooth cut. After we have set the length, we release the hair at the temples and sides. We shape the first section nearest the face by cutting it at an angle from the ear forwards. We do the same on the other side. We always cut shorter near the ear to longer towards the face, but leaving a slightly shorter length to add a slight asymmetric touch. On top we make a star-shaped separation. This will be cut shorter than the rest of the hair, so the hair looks like it floats on more than the rest. We start to add texture to the longer layers by working section by section. We always work from the back forwards to maintain the length but looking to soften and add movement to the middles and ends. This technique will really add a young and modern touch to this multi-program style. As we don't want to remove the length, we make sure we don't work any section twice. On top we have separated a section in the shape of a star. Here we will apply the disc colour. This will help to highlight even more the effect achieved with this Llongueras multi-programming. We separate the sections and we let them fall onto the disc, where they'll later be soaked in bleach. We then carry out an irregular application to the area nearest the middles and roots, whilst we soak the section from the middles to the ends. We cover this first application with some foil. We then let a second section fall. This one will be dyed at a slightly coppery brown shade, thus adding more depth and quality to the hair. We take thick sections from the inner longer layers. With the aid of a palette and foil, we soak the hair and then cover it so the colour takes. Here we can see the setup of the disc colour application and how we have spread out the inner sections. We start drying the hair with a flat brush. This will help us avoid getting any of those rounded finishes that so typify classic styles. We use the air to gently spike out the ends. Here we can see the end result of this multi-program Llongueras style. It is a modern style, one that boasts different lengths, giving it a cutting-edge appeal for our youngest clients. Let's see the model before and the fantastic change we've achieved.